Yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. We are here. We are now. We are live. Guys, coming to the chat. We got to talk about it. It is official. Joshua versus Miller going down June the 1st. Madison Square Garden. Let me know what you think about this. We got a little bit of time today. Let's not waste it. T-Dub, here he is with Blazing the Sports. Guys, there are so many questions about this matchup. Not even just the matchup, but questions that we don't know the answer to. For Anthony Joshua, pretty much his entire career, it has been over in the UK. And Joshua has did a great job of building his fan base over there, building him a nice little financial empire. But there's only so much room you can grow when you operate only in one area. So you have to branch out. You have to branch out to grow more. And looks like Anthony Joshua has officially extended that branch to the USA. Guys, please come into the chat room. We are back at it like a crack at it, giving you Boxer Geekers this work. If you ain't smashing the like, then you ain't smashing right. Smash the like button. I appreciate it. Something that we don't know. We all heard and we seen the videos and the fights. Wembley Stadium, 80,000 people screaming. Well, Madison Square Garden only holds a little over 20,000. How is it going to feel going from 80,000 to 20,000? And another thing that I'm really thinking about, I try to get really deep into it, Remember, or we done watch the fights where Anthony Joshua, he come out right, and he has the Ali type of robe on. He stands in front of the fire shooting up. He shadow boxes. He's risen up on a platform. Spotlights on him. And this is all a pre-show just on the ring walk. This is all just to the ring walk. Is he going to go from there to just a normal ring walk? Miller comes out. And then Joshua comes out. Normal. 80,000 people screaming UK fans, "We love you!" to 20,000 people. And they're all not going to be screaming, "We love you!" Now, don't get it twisted. No braids, no dreadlocks. This is not a pretzel. There are going to be UK fans there. They are going to reserve a lot of tickets and sections for the UK fan. Don't get that twisted. But what I am saying is there's going to be a lot more USA fans there as well. Some of them USA fans will be supporting Joshua. A majority of them should be supporting Miller. We working. This all work. All right, let me see if I can get that. We got a chat there. Can't make it out, my dude. Nino, man, shout out to you, man. Thanks for coming to the chat. I apologize I can't make out the text. The font is white on white. I'm sorry. But we getting this work either way, man. So, Anthony Joshua fighting Big Baby Miller. June the 1st, Madison Square Garden. A mecca arena, state, city for boxing. Many great people have fought in that state, in that city, in that precise arena. Now, one thing that I was wondering is about the ticket sales. Now, I was able to get something off of line. I'm not 100% sure how accurate it is, but I am going to show you that as well about what the ticket sales, what they might be. Because my thing is, when you do 80,000 UK fans, you're not selling tickets like they would do for Canelo fight over here, a Floyd Mayweather, even a Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you did, then you would be able to generate the amount of money that those people would be able to generate. I'm sorry, not that amount. You would generate more from a live gate than what Floyd would do for a live gate at a smaller arena, if you're doing the same numbers. Fight's going to be on DAZN. And that's another thing. Will the ticket sales affect that? Or is that something totally separate? You know, because DAZN is what it is. It's a $10 a month app. Probably like anything in life, it's going to go up eventually. It's going to go up. And especially if they get more of a, let's say if they get more of a, more shares in boxing. Let's say some more people go out. Let's say PBC go out of business, Showtime go out of business. They're going to go up. They're going to go up. Right now, they're reasonable to get you in, get you hooked. But there's no doubt, like anything, it's going to go up. 80,000 showed up to watch Joshua in Wembley. Madison Square Garden holds a little over 20,000. I think 20.7 to be exact. Somewhere in the area. Will that sell out in the USA? See, that's what I'm saying. There's so much that we don't know. It's going to get answered. It's going to get answered. But we don't know. He sells out 80,000 there. Will he sell out 20,000 here? Will it sell out? Or will it do like 16,000, 15, 12,000? Me personally, I think it'll do decent numbers. I'm just saying, by it coming after the Wilder fight, I really do believe that, assuming Wilder wins, if Wilder wins, I think it's going to benefit their fight. Because people are going to want to watch and see what happens. Now, I understand that a lot of times, some people can't afford to go to both fights on the road, especially when they're 2 weeks apart, assuming that they stick with that date. Remember, guys, I gave you an update early this morning. If you didn't hear it, go back and watch my last video. Let me open this door, guys. I don't know if you know this, but I do this in my car on my break. I give you all I got. 2 pans in a pot. Let's get it cooking. Shoot, hot in here, but now it's cold in here. If Deontay Wilder wins, just for that factor that they may get an Undisputed X, and you have to see what happened between Joshua and Miller, I think it's going to help it. I think it's going to help it. Because once you see that, the hopes is that assuming Joshua wins, because if Miller wins, it's a rematch. If Fury wins, it's a rematch there. If Wilder wins, there shouldn't be a rematch clause. If Joshua wins, Miller shouldn't get a rematch clause. It should be an opportunity for Undisputed. Will we get it? Ha ha ha! Ha ha! You're right. I hope so. I hope. But let's get to it. We cooking. So, will it sell out? Who will the UK fans support? A lot of people can't make both fights. A lot of them can't make both fights. Do you ride with the champion that holds the IBF, the WBA, and all that? Do you ride with him? Or do you ride with the linear champion, Tyson Fury, who fought the devastating puncher and survived to tell the tale? And not only survived, but many people thought he won. Who are you going to support? Now, if you can do both of them, you can do both, that means you're doing great in life. That means that you probably don't have a full-time job, you got a lot of money lined up, and you can come over to the USA and just make like a complete vacation, like a 2-week vacation out of it. You can do that. Many people can't do that. Many are going to have to choose. And for the Joshua fight and the Wilder fight, there are going to be seats set aside just for the UK fans. question is, which UK fans is going to show up to support who? What else we got? Let me ask you a question. How was Anthony Joshua received in the UK? How was he received? Well, I'll tell you. Praises. God-like. Immortal-like. Like I said, when he comes to his own fights, his ring entrance is not just a ring entrance. It's a show. He has a show before the fight to where he can just get praise. Anthony Joshua. Those are facts. He has diehard fans. Such diehard fans that he can fight a toothpick. And they will support it. But a question is, how will he be received over here? Will it be that same, Anthony Joshua? Will he come out and do a 15-minute shadow boxing show and raising his hands with the lights off and the spotlight on him, fireworks and fire shooting up like what's blazing in sports, lit it? Or will it be a mixed feeling? Some support, some not. Will he get booed at all? No, he's not going to just get booed by everybody, but will he get booed? The only time I really see Anthony Joshua get booed is when he mentioned the name Eddie Hearn and fighting Dylan White. Oh, he get booed then. He get booed to oblivion. Now, another thing. I know sparring partners travel. They do. I got a good friend that travels. USA and the UK and he fight. But Eddie Hearn probably got a set of guys that he normally work with. Yes, not Eddie Hearn, but Anthony Joshua. He probably got a set of guys he typically works with in his training camp. Yes, he brings in a few outsiders, but he probably got a stable he works with. A stable he can trust that, they won't give out his secrets. But when he come over here to the USA, that's all that, unless they're going to fly that whole stable out here, even by his own words, he's looking for sparring over here. He's looking for work. And that's a different look and a different preparation within itself. Another question. The undercard. Is it going to be all the zone fighters? Has to be, right? It's going to be on the zone. It's going to be on the zone. So that means it limits to, at least we can almost guess who may be on there just by looking at who the zone already have. We know it ain't going to be no Canelo. But here. I'm going to go to the ticket prices real quick. So one question was, how much would the tickets be? Hold on. All right, guys, so article, I think it might have been a UK article, but I got a chance to pull this. So for all you UK fans, this is a lot of good information right here. This is a lot of good information. I mean, you can see from the very top. If you want to just skip to some prices, go to the yellow. But if you want to look at the top, general sale tickets, you can see the time, you can see the date, you can see the venue, you can see where to get it, StubHub. If you go down to the actual yellow now, you can see the tickets are priced at $106, $156, $206, $25.06. These are some prices right here. And these are dollars. As you see the dollar sign in front, these are dollars. And you can also see an official ticket and travel packages as well. Starting at 1,095 pounds. Wheelchair access. Let's go back. Let's find a better picture. Hold on. let's... Hope it didn't stop on me. Guys, I hope this app... Hold on. Let me try something. Hold on, guys. All right, I think we good, guys. Man, listen, guys, this app sucks so bad, man. It be cutting out on me. I don't know how much you guys missed. Let me check the chat room real quick. All right, listen, guys, I didn't have no chats at first, but guys, we are here. We are live. Tone Bangers in the building says salute. Poetic Kills. I like that sign. He would definitely be getting. Booed. Oh, he would be getting booed. Sorry, guys. In case some of you guys knew, this app I use always acting up, and it has white font with white background. Michelle in the building, guys. Michelle was MVP. I believe first MVP of one of my chats. How you doing, Michelle? Good afternoon. Good morning. Where you at? What's Blaze in the sports? Salute family. Salute to you. Tone Banger. Salute to the queen in the chat. Yes. Salute to her. AJ definitely getting booed the whole time he's in the States. Salute Tone. Unless 15K UK fans show up. That's about the regular prices, ain't it? Salute everybody. AJ should change his name to Boo Boo. Hey, like Boo Boo Android. Boo Boo, what's up with the Magic Man? West Side in the building. What up, Texas? AJ by knockout. All right, let me go back and hopefully they're still showing. All right, here we go. Man, I hope this resume didn't start me over, man. I'm telling you, this thing is pretty crazy. But let's get this work, man. Like I said, it's so many questions. I gave you guys the ticket prices. Ticket prices vary. Very depends on who's fighting. I guess the best way to really compare it is compare those prices to what Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury prices. I don't have that list, but I did give you this list. In case you are planning on attending it for a couple $100, you'll be in the win. Now, they saying Joshua going to get booed, man. They said he's going to get booed. And that's what I'm saying, man. Like, how will he be received? You know? But listen, the UK travel, bro. Now, you know what? Like I said, the thing about this fight, there's so many questions we don't know. Because the UK do travel. But they travel bigger for certain people. Ricky Hatton. They showed up so deep. And remember, this is versus Floyd Mayweather. They showed up so deep that they pretty much took over that stadium. They booed the American anthem. And to be honest, if it was enough Americans in the crowd, to be honest, you know, they should have shut them up. I'm just being honest. Because, I mean, you know, it's disrespectful. You don't boo no one national anthem. You know what I'm saying? You want to damn near kill Kaepernick from just taking a knee. And then you got people verbally booing. But I believe that might have been the only time that happened. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. But never mind it. The whole thing is, how will they show up for Joshua? How will they show up? Are we gonna have 10,000, 15,000, 5,000? What's gonna show up? And then the thing is, people are having to decide to watch Wilder versus Fury or Joshua versus Miller. Which one is the better fight? Don't even worry about it. I'll tell you what it is. Fury versus Wilder. Hands down. Hands down, it's the best fight. The only exciting thing about the Joshua fight is that he's coming over to America. That's it. But he's not coming to America to find a bride. You know, like the movie Coming to America, Eddie Murphy. He ain't doing that. He coming to fight Big Baby Miller. Nobody asked for this fight. Nobody called for this fight. No one even thought this fight was an option. When you do multiple choice, A, Wilder, B, Fury, C, White, D, somebody that AJ already fought before. All those options would have been valid on who you would have thought Joshua would have fought. Big Baby Miller wouldn't have been the next fight. Especially since they were trying to fight in the UK. Especially. And honestly, they are forced. They are forced by Wilder, by Fury, by Dillian Whyte. Because nobody else can hold that Wembley date. Here, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to let you tell me. Who could Joshua fight that, remember, they was going to take it from 80,000 to 100,000 seats in Wembley Stadium. Outside of those names, who could he have fought? I'm going to tell you, you know what? I'll tell you this. I could tell you at least one that I thought would have did decent. The one that could at least sold it. I don't think it was at 100,000, but the one that could at least sold it and did what he normally do. Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz. They know who he is over there. They know who he is. They know it. They know it. But Ortiz was never an option. Even though they said he was an option, he was never an option. You know, they use his name. He's not an option. Remember this. Think about this. Miller didn't even get an offer at first. Fury got an offer. Wilder got an offer. Ortiz said, I will fight you for the loose change in your car seat. I'll fight you for your loose change. I'll fight you for your last roll of nickels. That means if you don't got a roll of nickels, forget it. I'll fight you for free. They don't want that work. And Miller will not sell in the UK. He won't. But you know what? What's going to sell it is they have to come to the USA. They have to fight him in his backyard. And the one reason why this is going to do somewhat decent is because we don't have an answer. We don't know how he's going to be received. We don't know if he's going to be booed or not. We don't know how many UK fans are going to show up. We don't know how it's going to sell. Now, when it's coming to fighting, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm sorry, guys. When it comes to the fight itself, Miller versus AJ, I got AJ. I'm sorry. I call it like it is. Can Miller win? Yes. But when I look at actually skills, power, style versus style, AJ. Miller can do it. But he has to fight a damn good plan, and he has to avoid Joshua's strengths. And that's going to be harder. Now, if Miller is really light on his feet, really fast hands and can move, yeah, he can do okay. Remember, Joshua was getting pieced up by smaller fighters. The reason he was getting hit by smaller fighters because they was faster fighters and they can get in there. But once Joshua started touching them up a little bit, it didn't go to plan. But if you're just a slow, bigger fighter that Joshua can hit, it's going to be a matter of time. That's why most people would favor Fury over Joshua, because Fury is like a freak of nature. Fury is that giant that came down that beanstalk, and as soon as he hit the ground, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. This motherfucker is tall, agile, quick, can move, can box. Shit, I wouldn't put it past Tyson Fury being on Dancing with the Stars. And then when you look at somebody like Deontay Wilder, he doesn't move with his feet as fluent as Fury. But Wilder has fast hands. lightning hands. And he has a right hand that he can knock out an elephant with. He has a right hand that if he punch an elephant, 90 years from now, that elephant will remember that shit. The next time that elephant see Deontay Wilder, it's running. It's running. Elephant's gonna run from two things, a mouse and Deontay Wilder. It's running. No! Let me hold up, guys. Let's get back to the chat. And I wish I could see the chat and talk at the same time. I do apologize because I can't. But I do wish I could. Let me crack this door for a minute. See, that's how it is, guys. In my car, it gets hot. As soon as I open the door, I get cold. So I gotta, you know how you've done it before. Open the door a little bit, let some of the cold in, then close it back up when it gets too cold. Let's see. All right, Michelle. That's the UK. I think I read that. Salute everybody. AJ should change his name to Boo Boo. Yep, I read that. Dun, dun, dun. I just got buffering. It probably did. I know, this app be tripping, man. I hope it's working right now, but this app be tripping. So I had to back out of it, shut it off, and then go back into it. Hopefully when it's uploaded, it don't have that lag. Will the Magic Man, Wing King 76, the king of Wing Chun. That's what they call him. He said, I got Big Burger Miller by stopping. Woo! Wing King. Wing King. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about Wing King. You're going to have to tell me. You know what? Maybe one day when I do a live, I might try to go live today. You have to call in and let me know how Big Baby Miller is going to stop him. West Side. AJ has a lot of fans in the USA. He does. He has fans. He does. That's why earlier, I'm not sure when you guys got on, I said that, you know, how many UK fans are going to travel and then how many USA fans is going to cheer for him. And there are going to be some. But I believe the majority of USA fans should be cheering for Miller. But Joshua is going to have some US fans. USA, he is. Ancestral Rage. Where? Well, what? You notice Hearn. Let me see if I can. Okay, I'm going to have to do it to see this. Let's see. You notice Hearn let BBM come to pressure, but not Wilder. BBM. What's BBM? Oh, Big Baby Miller. Okay, Big Baby Miller. Oh, I mean, yeah. But Big Baby Miller is also Eddie Hearn fighter. So, I get it. Mr. Glass. AJ ducking to fight bombs. We're the Magic Man. Miller got a good engine. He does. He does. But you hit that engine with a sledgehammer, it might not work so good. Mr. Glass, baby too slow. We're the Magic Man. LOL. All right, let me tell some more on that. And then, guys, I'm going to talk and come right back to it. Listen, guys. Listen, I'm telling you, I don't know if you guys recognize, but I went over my normal 15 minutes. We working, man. We working today. I finally got a little bit of a break. And I told you guys, this is what I do. I go on break. I talk boxing. If you don't hear from me during the day but one time, that's the only break I got. If I take a break, I'm talking about it. Oh, you gonna get all this time. Smash the like button. If you ain't smashing the like, then you ain't smashing right. Smash the like button. It's your boy T-Dub with Blazing the Sports. We back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Guys, do me a favor. While you're in here, hit that notification bell. YouTube is not sending out a lot of notifications. Please hit the notification bell whenever I go live. I truly support your visibility and coming in and keeping the fire lit and the blaze going. Also, if you ever want to donate, you can super chat or you can hit PayPal or Cash App. Doesn't matter, either one. Let's get back to it. Wing King. This is you, Wing King, and anybody else that got Big Baby Miller winning. Big Baby Miller in the gym. He's nice in the gym. He does good combinations. He moves. He does that. But when he fights, when he actually fights, He's not moving like no Tyson Fury. I mean, you can see that he has skills and that he could move, but he's too fat. He needs to lose some of the weight. Maybe he's scared that he's going to lose power with it. But that's just too much weight. And a lot of time he comes forward. He tries to come forward behind the jab. I'm not knocking him. I like some of his punches. I do. But his style is going to run right into a right hand or a left hook from Joshua. He going to eat it. He going to eat it. Several times throughout that fight, Miller face is going to punch the shit out of Anthony Joshua left and right hand. Repeatedly. Miller got an engine, right? Right? Yes, he has an engine. But let me ask you something. Has he faced any other top competition to push that engine? Has he? A Dodge Shadow can look like it has an engine if it's going up against a Sundance or something like that. But when you put that Dodge Shadow up against a Ferrari, BMW, anything like that, it don't look so good. And that's the thing, we don't know. Maybe Miller come out there and shock us. Maybe he will. Upsets happen all the time. Upsets happen all the time. All the time. That's the reason why people watch Floyd Mayweather fight, because a lot of them want to see an upset. That's why. Not to see him win, to see him lose. And regarding his statements about Gucci, if he come back to fight, they're going to want to see him lose again. Even more now. Even more. And if he lose, they're going to use that to discredit his whole career. Big Baby Miller, it's telling, he needs to lose weight. He needs to lose about 40 freaking pounds. Big Baby Miller is not a very huge puncher. His punches do add up. They accumulate. They add up. And they can get you out of there, don't get me wrong. They can get you out of there. But they are the type of punches that add up. They're thudding punches, but he has to thud you a few times. Joshua has more of a blessing one-punch power than Miller. Wilder has more of a blessing one-punch power than Joshua. That's why the matchup with Wilder and Joshua is so interesting. Most people are going to say Joshua the better boxer. Most people are going to say Wilder is the most ferocious, dangerous puncher in the boxing too. That's right now boxing. I'm not going to say of all time. That's up to debate. But right now, I don't think there's anybody that would say, even me, for $1 million, close your eyes and let Deontay Wilder punch you in your face. Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm not going to wake up from that. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to wake up from that. Certain people that you look at and like, okay, I'll do it. Certain people is not worth the risk. It's not worth it. It's not worth the risk. Like that movie, what's that movie? Where they got the alarm going off. What is it called? Oh, Purge, right? So the last Purge. They paid some people like $5,000 just to stay in the city and not leave, right? Just to stay in the city. I think it was in Long Island, I believe. To me, that $5,000 is not worth. The reward does not outweigh the consequences. If I survive, I get $5,000. If I don't, I'm dead. Nah, I'm cool with that $5,000. But you ain't got no money. Yeah, but at least I'm living. At least I got a chance to get money. Let's go to it, guys. We working. Let's go to the chat. Let's get this work. And guys, while we're in the chat, let's go. Hit the like button. Let's go. Man, that boy, Dylan White, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Dylan White, you know, he's something else. Baby is slow, laughing out loud, boxing break. Bobby, how you doing? Yep, you know how it is, Bobby. I'm on my break, giving this work. With the Magic Man, subscribe to What's Blazing in Sports and hit the bell icon and never miss out. Exactly, man. And Miller really got. Let me transfer. Hold on. And Miller really got his attention. He got his little else. IMR, I can't read it. Is that right? He got his little else. I can't get that. Guys, I gotta find me a better app. If any of you guys know a better YouTube app, please send it to me. Please, because this one not that good, and it's been acting up on me. All right, but Miller versus Joshua. And for some of you guys in the chat, I'm just going to run by what you probably missed if you came in late. I get it when you come in late, you're listening, but you probably missed a lot depending on what I've said or not said. So my biggest thing is there's a lot of questions that we don't know, things that we don't know. One, how well will AJ be received here? Two, how much love will he have? How many fans from the UK will decide to go to his fight over going to Fury fight? Sparring partners. He said he wanted to spar people over here. That is another big change. From sparring people that you know in the UK a lot to all new sparring partners in a whole new country in a whole new time zone. Undercard. Who's going to be on the undercard? Most likely all the zone fighters. Anthony Joshua, Wembley Stadium, 80,000 fans. Well, Madison Square Garden holds 20,000. That's a big change. Is he going to come out on his magical rug like Aladdin and get praise? Anthony Joshua, oh, Anthony Joshua. Is he going to get the lights out, spotlight, shadow box for 15 minutes just to get praised before he fight? Is that going to happen? You know? Will it sell out? A big question. Will it sell out? Will the UK support it? Ticket prices. I showed an example of the ticket prices earlier. You know? It's a lot of questions, man. I mean, besides this being, like I said, the biggest thing about this fight, the biggest thing to me is not, who's going to win or lose. It's just, we never seen him here. We never seen Joshua here. We don't know. And it's not like he's facing the best fighter in the USA. You know? He's facing Big Baby Miller. Big Baby Miller might have the biggest mouth of the heavyweight division, and I believe he does. Talk a lot of shit. Talks about taking people's mamas out, stuff like that. I beat his ass. He ain't nothing. He's scared of me. Yeah, he talks that. But I'm going to be honest. Anthony Joshua heard it before. Charles Martin. I'm sorry. I said his name wrong. Charles Demigod Martin. The demigod. The chosen one. The Goku. The Thor. The man that told Anthony Joshua, I'm going to walk right over you. I'm going to step right over you. I walk this earth like a god, like a god. When he said that, it reminded me of that Rocky movie. What's the Russian name? When that Russian said, if he dies, he dies. Can't think of his name right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Charles Demigod Martin. Charles Demigod Martin, false God Martin, came out. I'm going to walk right over you. I'm going to step right over you. I walk this earth like a god, like a god. and then goes out there and gets hit with one punch that didn't seem all that clean, falls down in slow motion. The whole way he's falling to the ground, he never takes his eyes off of Joshua. I should have did a video of that, a parody, and put like a Whitney Houston song, some kind of love song. And I mean, he just never took his eyes off. His legs flopped up in the air. He hit the ground and bounced. And he watched Anthony Joshua walk over him. False God Martin. False God Martin. Guys, with that being said, I lost exactly where I was going with this. I lost exactly where I was going. God damn it. I lost where I was going with that. But we getting this word, guys. Listen, man. Just to let you guys know, man. I am trying to do my best to take this channel to the next level. My first goal is, it's not 100,000. Ultimately, I'd love to get 100,000 subscribers, and we can all just grow and benefit from it. But right now, it's to push to 5,000, But here's what I got for you guys. And some of you've seen these videos, you just never knew the title of them. Have you ever seen videos where they pre-recorded and I say, such and such versus such and such, let's talk about it. I got the Let's Talk About It videos. All right, you see the intro that was done by Fair Play. Thank you, Fair Play. She done that first intro for me, the What's Blazing in Sports. So I got the random Let's Talk About It videos. I got the 15 minutes or less videos. You know what? I come in, hey, T-Dell was Blazing in Sports, 15 minutes or less, giving you my best. And then I give you the WBIS live show. That's when I'm at home in front of my screen and you get the whole show. You get Lola dancing. Either I'm calling live fights, I'm just giving you a live show. That's the WBIS live show. Then I got Performance of the Week, Fight of the Week shows. See, guys, I'm trying to get it. The only thing I don't have is a schedule. Because I work like crazy, man. And I don't have set breaks. I work like crazy. And then when I'm not here, then I'm teaching boxing or I'm training in boxing. Then if I'm not doing that, then I'm doing party shows for kids. So, but we working. Please like, please subscribe. Please let me know your thoughts on this fight. Let's see. All right, let me see if I can make this out, Will the Magic Man. Salute to Will the Magic Man. All right, let me see if I can get a little squinting going. Dylan, the Shrek-looking dude, White. Shrek, hey, you know what? It does kind of look like Shrek. I'm telling you right now. Not only could he play the live version of Shrek, but if you give Dylan White a red, blue, orange, or purple bandana, wrap it around his eyes and cut the eyes out, he can be any Ninja Turtle. He could be any Ninja Turtle. Put some peace in his hand, he's Michelangelo. You give him a katana sword, he's Leonardo. Give him a stick, Donatello. You give him a let's go, he's a fanboy. But guys, I really appreciate you guys coming to the chat. Appreciate all the support, man. Just hoping that we can just keep growing. Like I said, I don't know if any of you guys good with designing, but right now I'm trying to design some What's Blazing shirts. I know I'm giving away 2 for free. So I'm looking to design that, and once I get the design, then I'm gonna do some kind of raffle, live raffle, and then everybody know it's fair, and then I'm just gonna give them shirts away. Like once I get your size from you, and then we get your information in the back end, I just seen the shirt. Now I do gotta say this: if it's outside the USA, you have to pay for shipping and handling. But the purchase of it, I would take care of that. Inside the USA, I'll cover the whole everything. You just get a free shirt. Bye. Bob's in the building. Bob, 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 Bob. What it do? Whoa, 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 guys. I see a dollar sign. I see a dollar sign. That typically means money. Bob, give me a second because I'm using an app that is horrible, but it's cool. Let me see what it says. $5 from Bob. On a good day, I have AJ. But if he looks like he did in his last fight, Big Baby Miller gonna throw a temper tantrum and wrestle and waste the juice. Woo! Hey, guys, think about juice. Dylan White had huge concerns about VADA testing. Remember that? Dylan White had concerns about not enough proper time for VADA testing. Because I don't think Josh would get VADA tested right now. And Dylan White wanted that. That was a concern. And Bob, hey, listen, I'm telling you right now. Guys, Lakeisha is no queen. Well, she is a queen. She is a queen. But that is not Lakeisha. That is Bob. That is her husband. So if you say salute queen, that's no queen. That queen got a daddy long leg. You might want to watch out for that. That queen stand up and pee. I'm telling you that's no queen. That is Bob. All Bob. But shout out to Bob. This chat MVP. Stand up and salute Bob for saluting for the chat. Thank you for throwing 5 logs on the fire to keep the blaze going. We getting it, man. Are we getting this work? Shout out to Bob. But it could happen, man. It could. I'm not dumb. We seen that. It could happen. To me, stylistically, I favor AJ. But it could happen. Big Baby Miller can come out there, make the right adjustments. Throw the overhand rights, maybe loop the hooks upward and down a little bit. Go to his body. Don't stand in front of Joshua. At least I'm telling you right now, if he stands in front of Joshua, he might get set down like Severn did, like by Wilder. He might. He can't stand in front of a person that has straight line power like that. Joshua does have a straight line power. And he got power with his hooks. And he go to the body. And one of Joshua's really good weapons, uppercut. Miller is shorter. That's going to make him ideal for an uppercut. If Miller come in reckless, that chin could get stretched out, or that neck could get stretched out like one of those inflated Michelin men that you see at these car lots. Or them, you know them things that be looking like Gumby or Gumbo, that be flapping in the wing at the car lots. If Miller get too close, he can eat some dangerous hooks, dangerous uppercuts, and a straight right. Miller needs to dictate when he attacks. Use his movement, attack and get out. Use his movement, attack and get out. Set up the overhand right. Jab to the body. 1-2, 1-2. Normal 1-2s. And then out of nowhere, while you haven't shown him that, did come up top. If you do not know how to set it up, go watch Canelo versus Amir Khan. Go watch Canelo versus Amir Khan. Joshua is taller. That's why that fight works so much better. Let's see. Let's go back to it. Would imagine, man, Miller going to have to bust AJ nose early in the fight to keep the tradition going. Hey, he do get it. Hey, but you know what? And I told a fighter, I was sparring with a fighter yesterday. And I told him, I said, the reason you get your nose busted, because you hold your head up. And if you hold your head up, that means basically your chin's not tucked. It don't have to be like way in the air, but it's not tucked. That's how you get your nose busted. And that's a clear indication that Joshua fights with his head up. That's why a lot of people predict once Wilder hit Joshua with that right hand, Joshua would be the new headless horseman. He would be back in the UK riding a horse with his head in between his hands with a cape on his back. He has to learn to tuck that chin. Thanks for saying that, Widow Magic Man. That made me think about it. Stretch Armstrong. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, listen. When Anthony Joshua hit Klitschko with that uppercut, bro, he stretched that dude's neck out, man. He stretched that dude's neck out. And Klitschko is taller than Miller, I believe. Miller is the perfect height for an uppercut. And if Joshua punches all the way up through it, that means punches through his head. Whoosh! Oh my gosh. If he lands that, I'm wrong. He won't sit down like Stavern did when Wilder hit him. Miller is going to fall on his back, start kicking his legs, throwing his arms, and making a noise. Wah! 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 He going to throw a temper tantrum. Big Baby is going to throw a temper tantrum right there in the middle of the DAZN label. Facts. Bob in the building. He can land that uppercut on a bad day. He's dangerous with that. You're right. You're right, man. That uppercut is dangerous. Remember, even when he fought Parker, and to me, the ref thought he was helping AJ. Because every time the shorter Parker got inside, the ref was like, no, break it up. Because that's the only chance Parker had. But sometimes he done that. He caused Joshua to miss an uppercut. And that uppercut is crazy, man. And guys, Big Baby Miller comes forward. You're coming forward against AJ, you got to take all that heat. And even if you got good stamina and good conditioning to go 12 rounds, that has nothing to do with being hurt. Being hurt has to do with being able to take that punch and recover. Conditioning only means you haven't took no punishment, but you ain't got tired yet. Miller's going to take punishment. Win, lose, or draw. He's going to take some big shots. But what I would tell Miller, honestly, I would tell Miller in the beginning, honestly, angles, man. Angles. But I would try to land something hard on Joshua early. I would go for that overhand right early. I would have Joshua come out, moving laterally. If he moved laterally, left and right, that means Joshua's not setting his feet up. See, Joshua is like he's like a radar. Or let's say a jet. When a jet is trying to lock in on you, it's green at first, right? And you're trying to move away from it. And then all of a sudden, when it locks in on you, fire. Joshua is looking to lock in on you. And when he's looking to lock in on you, he's still jabbing. He's still going to your body. But he's looking to lock in that right hand. And if Big Baby Miller don't move his feet, he's going to lock in early. Now, Wilder is different. Deontay Wilder don't look to lock in on that right hand. Wilder treat them missiles like an Uzi. He let that right hand fly. He let it fly. The thing is, if he hits you with it, you're done. But he lets that thing fly, man. Looping it, swinging it, straight shot, uppercut, that thing be moving. It's like dodging a missile in there, With a Magic Man, Klitschko left that SJ fight. A taller man. Was it an inch taller? Left that SJ fight a little taller, or a taller man. I think it's a taller man. AJ not SJ. My fat fingers, bro. It ain't just you too, man. It's so hard for me to read this font. It's so hard. But he did, bro. Listen, Klitschko. See, Klitschko problem is, Klitschko is a good fighter, just head fighter. Klitschko never goes to the fucking body. He never goes to the fucking body. Ever. ever. Miller should go to Joshua body. Miller should fight a little bit shorter than what he is now. Miller should really work on them overhand rights and moving out to the left and right. Guys, all right, let me get in the car. Guys, I know you guys might not know it or not. Hopefully the stream uploads properly, because I know I had to stop it, go back and restart it. But this has been almost an hour long. Let's let you guys know I had a full lunch break today. Hope you guys got a chance to enjoy with me. It is 1:46 Central Standard Time. Do me a favor, please like this video. I urge you to subscribe. If you like the work, please support the channel by either super chat. You can even do 2 cents, $1, it doesn't matter, or PayPal, or even Cash App at What's Blazing. Share it on Twitter and anything else, any boxing programs or sites you're onto. Let them know about your boy T-Dub. Keep throwing more logs on the fire, and I'll keep it blazing. Until the next time, here is What's Blazing in Sports.